Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man.
This keeps up, they'll notice me for sure. Do with equipment like this. Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
You'll be dead before you see me move.
Better go see what that was. Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight. Be that fast. Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink? I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Ah, yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation, and I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk, see what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. A photographer needs a reporter, and I bet I know one who's already planning to go. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks. Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me. We've got him! Now we'll see who it is.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
No more Thank you. I was so scared.
Why can't they all...
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
I can check that one off my list. Open sesame! Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be... When you put forth this week and effort, I gotta feel like you don't respect me. Well, we saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him. Nobody knows. Fisk as well as these folks. Better keep my ears open. That's what I'm talking about.
The problem is the gangs have all this money, and the police have to deal with budget cuts.
That's why this fundraiser is so important. We need
It's my...
I'm not thrilled with the idea of donating money to help the police do their...
This doesn't look good. They transferred me to the Ravencroft Institute. This place is for bug-eating lunatics, not a cat burglar with great hair. But something's up. The guards are terrified. Even the doctors are scared, and not of me. I get the feeling they're following someone's orders. So the smart play here is to find out who the man with the juice is and what he can do for little Miss Felicia.
It's not their fault. No police force is equipped for the problems they've had lately. That lizard creature, Spider-Man...
I am so glad Wilson is finally doing something about the crime in this city.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance by blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Hey! Back off!
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too.
Isn't it kind of ironic?
That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. I could stop that truck right now, but I'd rather see where it's headed.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot. True what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
What good is climbing walls now?
Alright, you're not gonna... Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in combat zones. Can't let it hit the streets. And boom goes the dynamite.
Here, everyone to me!
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? See, this is what bad guys do with nice weapons. Leave them out where anything could happen. Halfway there. Gotta find the rest of those weapons fast. Shh! People work around here. They're so cute when they're asleep.
Did you hear? The Carnage Killer? We have him. Sasha's...
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one.
It's true, we have the Carnage Killer. The boys are making welcome right now.
I should kill him right away before he can escape.
Stop worrying like an old woman. I saw him. He's not so tough now that he's been caught. He's begging for his life.
Say what you want, but I won't stop worrying until he's dead.
It's escalating. Gotta make my move, now. I can check that one off my list.
What good is climbing walls now?
Can't afford to take too many beatings like that. this weak in effort? I feel like you don't respect me.
I'm bored. Is that all you've got? You'll be dead before you see me move.
And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still.
I found him!
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Yeehaw! And heave! Man, I was in the zone! Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what? The police would destroy these weapons. I can't take the chance of someone else finding them first. I like my weapons like I like my chocolate, melted and in tiny little pieces.
I just called David.
You feel bad? You're not... All right, you're not good. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this.
We've got him!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I lost 3 men to that Carnage killer. If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience. I hear we are making progress.
You are all flesh and no substance!
On to you. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Can't leave dangerous weapons lying around. Do what I do best. Break things.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless. I have him!
No. And me without my marshmallows. Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of... I will make you bleed.
You are just a little man. I will crush you. This is what everyone fears? He's a joke. Is this the fighting man too bad, huh?
The killer. It must be. He's cutting us down like wheat.
David swear they still have him. It could be the task force.
Or he's got knife to David's throne.
Shut your mouth before I shut it for you. Let's go see for ourselves.
That's it, genius. Lead me right to the guy. here! Let's not fight! Ah, never mind, let's fight!
I will make you bleed.
Booyah!
You are just a little. I will crush you. Today, you die.
You're starting to get predictable.
You are all flesh and blood substance.
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think? If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. Why can't they all be like that? There's gotta be another entrance that's not as well guarded.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
Nobody. Please, nobody.
That guy's gonna kill me. I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me.
Spider-Man! I knew it! He's working with a killer!
I have him! Here, everyone to me!
I will make you bleed.
Now we'll see who is stronger.
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong. I knocked out. If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now. Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops to hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
Who can resist that? Yeah. What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? Just what I wanted. I'll take that. It's my lucky day. Who can resist that? Funny how when crime's up, it's my fault. And when it's down, it forgets I exist. Just what I wanted. That is the last time I eat garlic pizza before putting on the mask. Yikes. Not sure what I was aiming at there. That's what I'm talking about. That's him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh,
Real man who saw all those people die.
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you're just pretending to be. Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die. I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it. That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then, there will always be a greater predator than you.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Kasidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Calling all task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures. Enter Phase 2 of the Suppression Initiative immediately.
It's Whitney Chang. Just a heads up. My sources tell me the task force is actively targeting you. Be careful.
So what else is new?
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. We're moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect them to let it go without a fight.
Stuff that belonged to the hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. They're not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kind of sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it! Is that stuff worth your life?
Might just have a future at this.
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Booyah! Dunked it! Better up there than down here. Huh, friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
Get out, last chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now.
Sometimes I even impress myself. I'll come right out with some cold water.
Spidey, can you move that? Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. I'll give them this. They're persistent. Car bombs. If they go off here, it'll be a disaster. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. Back to the action.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady, but that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
The Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. Oh, sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to swing from.
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path.
You? Huh? Got the spider! Hey, Bo.
Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
What's that?
Huh?
Yo, over here! Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty!
Yeah! Man, I was in the zone! Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what?
I see him! Got the spider!
A little privacy, please? Let's not fight. Ah, never mind, let's fight.
Hey, Bo, that you?
What's that?
Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work in retail? You don't need hot guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. Or take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature, cool spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
That mask don't scare me.
Et voila!
And if this ain't right, we weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit, and you'll be disappointed every time.
What?
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great.
I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine. Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make it better.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
Don't look at me like that.
Webs, do your stuff.
I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it. You could have prevented this.
Let's not fight.
Faster than you expected, huh?
Did your mom say... You want me to let you go? Raise your hand.
I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
I might just... This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still...
I don't like this any more than you.
Just a little closer.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect? Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Fool me once. You put forth this week in effort? I kinda feel like you don't respect me. Now, on to you. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Check that one off my list. And in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe Maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk.